If you run a recruitment agency and you're not using AI automation yet, you're leaving money, candidates, and clients on the table. And worse, you're giving the competition the upper hand. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down why smart agencies are moving fast on AI and how you can start automating your operations today without hiring a single developer. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Thomas, you can call me Deli, and together with my business partner, we run an AI automation agency where we specifically focus on optimizing workflows of recruitment agencies and help them work more efficient, faster, and better. Right, so here's the thing. If you're still manually recruiting, you're just wasting time. It kills growth and it lowers revenue, and AI automation could replace all of your manual work, and it can empower recruiters focusing on the actual human aspect, which is connecting with candidates and with clients. So recruitment is a margin business. You're juggling with databases, sourcing candidates, screening resumes, booking calls, and every hour that your team spends doing repetitive tasks is just money you're not making. AI can change all of that. One system can scan thousands of CVs, reply to clients in seconds, qualify candidates 24/7, and log it all back into a CRM without breaking a sweat, which will result in less admin and more placements. Now, real quick, before we go any further, I want to explain to you the AI paradox. So, of course, you might be thinking an AI agent can never be as sharp as my top recruiter, right, on one-on-one calls. But actually, that doesn't really matter. Here's why. So let's say your very best recruiter can speak to about 10 leads and close 3 in an hour. Now that's a pretty good closing rate, I'm not gonna lie. And of course he only talked to 10, but he closed 3, so he did a good job. But now let's look at the AI. The AI can talk to 100 leads in an hour, and even if it just closes 5, it's still more than the top recruiter did. So the AI still wins. And why is that? Well, if you can handle 100 conversations a day, work 24/7 consistently, and costs are flat, aka no salary, then you're just simply working more efficient. And this is only an example of one part of recruitment. So think about it. If your AI closes 5% but beats a human that closes 25%, and the human costs 10 times more than the AI, who would you choose? And then also, I have to mention that you don't have to pay the AI overtime, you don't have to train it, you don't have to replace it when it quits. It just runs whenever you want, it stops whenever you want, it does whatever you want, and it can scale to even more than 100 calls a day if you want to. Let me give you some numbers to make it a bit more visual. So let's give an example of cleaning your CRM. Let's say you spend $3,000 a month on a junior sourcer that will clean your CRM or update candidate profiles. Now, if you replace 80 to 90% with AI, that will only cost you $300 a month. You got the same output, just more consistency, more scalability, and you basically free up your team to close deals and not clean up data, which is a necessary task, but time expensive. So you might be thinking, well, I run a recruitment agency, but what kind of tasks could you automate for me? Well, it can go from candidate screening, inbox parsing, CRM updates, call scheduling, cold outreach. The opportunities are endless. And of course, you don't have to automate your whole recruitment business. If you could only replace one of these tasks that a human is doing right now with AI, you would already save a lot of money. So if you're still stuck in the wait and see phase, while other agencies that are more forward thinking are doubling their revenue by automating, you'll just simply fall behind and lose to the competition. Most agencies are not inefficient because they're stupid. They're inefficient because nobody taught them what's possible with AI. So objections like not proven yet, it's too expensive, too complex, they're not valid arguments anymore. Of course, maybe 5 years ago they were, but we're in 2025 now and AI is growing rapidly. So the real truth is, it's cheaper than an intern and it's way faster than your current team. But of course, there's still hope. I mean, you're still one of the early adopters if you start with AI automation right now in your business. So the benefits could be you capture a market share, you deliver results faster, and you build a competitive advantage for the future to come. It could also be on the other side, of course, being one of the late adopters, which will mean you will have to compete on speed and cost, and you're always one step behind. Alright, so to wrap it all up, AI is not going to replace your best recruiters, of course. It's simply just going to replace the ones who keep wasting time on simple tasks that can be automated. And so the opportunity really is combining human judgment with AI speed. And that's how you're going to win in 2025 and in the future. So if you run a recruitment agency and want a free discovery call to see what's possible, click the link below. I'll leave a Calendly link there. We'll break down what you're doing now and what you could be doing smarter with AI, of course. And we're not focused on the fancy stuff, just on the results. Alright, thank you for watching. Leave a comment below if you want to connect with us. Leave a like if you like the video, of course. And subscribe to us if you want to join us on our journey. And we will see you next Sunday with the update video. Alright guys, peace.